just say this is the honest truth. Aye Verb hit me on Twitter and said, call me. So Aye Verb hit me on Twitter and said, call me. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. Yeah, give me the I'll take the chicken salad. Aye Verb hit me on Twitter, y'all, and this was about like I don't even remember what month this is. Let's just safely say like 4 to 5 months ago, something like that. He hit me on Twitter and sent me his number. He said, yo, call me. I said, okay, wow, Aye Verb want me to call him. I called him. What's up, homie? This B-Dot. He said, yo, let's do this, man. I want to battle you. I've been watching your battles. I've been studying you, and I got something for you. I want to battle you. I said, okay, cool. How you want to do it? Let's set it up. And he said, yeah, I want to come to LA Battlegrounds. I want to come to LA Battlegrounds and battle you. So he tells me he wants to come to LA Battlegrounds and battle me. I tell Traz and them, and then I guess his number was just astronomical for a small league like LA Battlegrounds. He was asking for like 6 or 7 racks, you know, from LA Battlegrounds. And Traz, the owner of LA Battlegrounds, as LA Battlegrounds is starting to grow, Traz is starting to talk to other league owners. So he's starting to get the inside scoop on the politics in the money game and the money aspect. So he comes to find out that Verb don't even be making that with other leagues. So
wow.
So here you have a situation where it's kind of like Verb trying to use his status to try to squeeze a small league out of some money. You get what I'm saying? Like he's saying like, well, I'm Verb, and if y'all want me to come battle B-Dot, which would be a good look for B-Dot in y'all league, then I deserve this amount. So long story short, months go by, we go back and forth, and he starts getting to a point where he wants the money, he wants to deposit by a certain date. Because for me, after he said he want to battle me, I'm like, cool, that is a good look for me. I'm not going to front and act like that's not a good look. Verb is a legend. I told him on the phone that he was a legend. So I'm like, yo, you a legend, brother. Of course I'll battle you. So now I'm pressing it, because now I'm like, yo, I'm hitting Traz and I'm hitting LA Battlegrounds. I'm like, let's make this happen. So they trying to get him his money, and he giving them deadlines. Well, if I'm going to do it, I need a deposit by this date and that date. He kind of just making it almost impossible, right? So then I see him at the bunker. He battles the Source, and this is another thing I want to point out to my credit, or just to stun a little bit. So here you got Verb versus the Source, but Organic wanted me and Cortez to be the headline. So think about that for a second. So Verb always want to pop shit, right? And I'm gonna get to the end of the story to tell you why I feel this way about this brother. But he always want to pop shit. And then, during that battle, the only reason why me and Cortez went before Verb, because I poured Organic to the side, and I said, yo, my voice is going out. Like, I'm about to lose my voice completely. If we don't battle right now, we're going to have to cancel the battle. That's the only reason. That's on everything I love. You can ask Organic. That's the only reason why me and Cortez wasn't last, or why I didn't headline over Aye Verb. This is a legend, right? This is Aye Verb. I was supposed to headline over Aye Verb, so I just wanted to throw that in there real quick. So, anyways,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Bunker. Yeah, you feel me? We talk at the bunker, face to face, like men. And I said, so what's up? What are we doing? He said, no, I want you here. I want you in L.A. I want you either here at the bunker or on L.A. Battlegrounds. Let's still try to make it happen. So after the bunker event, we get to chopping it up a little bit more, on the phone and shit. I was on the phone with this brother, talking to this brother on the phone for like 30, 45 minutes, man. We over here laughing, having a good time on the phone and shit. And then towards the end of the conversation, he goes, you know I'm the battle of your life. Like, I'm the biggest battle for you. He starts to try to sun me. I'm like, man, get out of here, dude. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, you would be a good battle for me, brother, but it doesn't necessarily mean that if I don't battle you, then my career is over. And he was like, that's what you think? Okay. He was like, watch this. And Verb, he act like a female and stuff, so he giggling and shit like, that's what you think? Watch this. So we get off the phone, and he goes on Twitter, and he makes a poll that says, what is B-Dot's biggest battle? Is it versus Verb, versus the Saga, or versus Loso? Of course, the majority of the people pick him, and so we start to have this dialogue on Twitter. Mind you, we just got off the phone 10 minutes ago. Now we're on Twitter having a dialogue back and forth, and now on Twitter he's being super disrespectful. And I'm thinking, my nigga, I was just on the phone with you. Now you calling me a peasant and saying that you a king and saying that, if I don't battle you, yada, yada, yada. So then he goes on to say, if you don't battle me, If you something to the effect of, you need this battle with me or your career is nothing. And I said, my nigga, I don't have to battle you, Verb. Like, the way you coming at me about this shit, like I'm thirsty for a battle, like I don't have to battle you. As soon as I tweeted that, he tweeted me back. He said, oh, okay, well then battle's over, no battle. And I'm like, wow.
Oh, that's corny.
Like,
that's corny.
Oh my goodness.
That's corny.
I got all this on Twitter. I can go to my Twitter right now, screenshot it, send it to y'all. This is all fact. So for me, in my mind, I said, oh, he was playing a psychological game to get out the battle, poking me. He was aggravating me and poking me so that I would say that, so that he then can justify the fact why he turned down the battle. And the way that he justified it is he retweeted what I said, and he said, see, all you up-and-comers, don't act like B-Dot. When a legend or a top tier wants to battle you, take the battle. And I'm thinking, okay, so when a top tier wants to talk to you reckless and call you a peasant, I'm supposed to just kiss your ass so we can battle? Nah, brother, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one, homie. Like, I'm not no little kid, and I told him on the phone, I said, bro, I'm not that far removed from your age, bro. I think Verb is like 35, 36. I'm like, bro, I'm 31 years old. I'm not no youngster, homie. I done been through everything you've been through. You just been battle rapping. So, long story short, Verb, I don't know what his initial want to battle me was about. He reached out to me. He said he wanted to battle. Then he made it like pulling teeth when it came to the money and how much he wanted. And then, like I said, towards the end, he did that little game, that little psychological game, and then said the battle was over. In terms of street status, I was working with Trash from LA Battlegrounds. Trav was working on getting the money. Trav was busting his ass to get this man racks. And then Verb had Street Status call me. So when Street Status called me, I said, let me see if these brothers can get the money. And if they can't, then I'll come to St. Louis. But I have to be loyal to my people whom I brought the battle to first. Would you guys not agree?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I brought the battle to my people because Verb told me to do that. Verb said he wanted on LA Battlegrounds. I brought that to the attention of my people. They busting their ass, running around trying to get these, trying to get money for them, trying to get these sponsors, and then I'm supposed to just turn my back on them while they trying to get the money, and then just say, okay, let's do it in St. Louis. That's not how the game goes. That's me being disloyal to my people who gave me the platform to be who I am today. You know, there's no LABG without B-Dot, and there's no B-Dot without LABG. You know, we work hand in hand, and those are my brothers. So he just tried to like play the whole game, and then he got the Street Status dudes acting like I was scared to come to St. Louis, and I'm like, bro, you told me on multiple occasions you want me in L.A. I even tweeted him. I said, bro, did you or did you not look me in my face at the bunker and say, no, you want to do it in L.A.? And he responded, yeah, I said that. So I'm thinking, okay then, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you trying to act like I'm scared to come to St. Louis? Like, I'm not scared to go.
Well, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but to be the mediator in this whole situation, because more than likely the brother that you're talking about from Street Status is Old Weston. That's a good brother right there, known him for years. I don't think that he was basically initiating that you were scared to go to St. Louis. He probably was just going off of what Verb was telling him. Now, we already know speaking of... Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, you're right. No, you're right. But that's the thing. That's the thing, and they knew that. And they knew that. Like the brother O from Street Status, I believe that was the brother that was texting my phone from Street Status because he didn't say his name. He just said, or maybe he did say his name. I don't recall. But they knew that. Like, they knew that Verb initially wanted it in L.A. and we was working on it for L.A. And Verb even told them that. Like, so they knew that. Everybody involved knew that Verb wanted to battle me in L.A. initially. And so I think Verb went back and told Street Status something once he felt like LABG wasn't coming up with the money fast enough and wasn't meeting his deadlines. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So to me, that's a little diva-ish because it's like, bro, this is a small league. You act like they got sponsors, like they got money to just be doing all this and do that. So I told him on the phone and I told him on Twitter. I said, bro, if you don't want to battle in L.A., just say you don't want to battle in L.A. No, I need you in L.A. I want to battle you in L.A. I'm like, okay, then you got to be patient because you asking for racks. You're not asking for one or two. You asking for 3, 4, 5, 6. Because after that, towards the end of the whole negotiation process, he cut his number in half. He went down to 3, I believe. And so they was like, oh, okay, we'll have the 3 by this weekend. And that weekend, or that conversation that I'm telling you about on Twitter happened right before that weekend that my people said they was going to have his money. So it's like I can only come to the conclusion that the brother was scared, and the brother really didn't want to do it in L.A. He's trying to find a way to.
A lot of people don't want to go viral and be on the receiving end of catching that work. You feel what I'm saying?
So for me, bro, that's the weirdest shit though for me, bro, because he called me. I didn't even call him out. The initial interaction with me and Verb, just like the initial interaction with me and Cortez, is this. I follow all these brothers on Twitter because I'm a fan. I've been following Verb and Cortez on Twitter for years because I'm a fan of what they do, right? And so they was unknowing of me following them, and so they started to tweet things about me. Like, oh, this nigga beat out as a clone, fake Loaded Lux nigga. And I would see their tweets, and I would tweet them back like, word, that's how you feel? Like, Verb said something like, oh, Danny Myers washed this beat out dude 3-zip. And
that's
I said,
total
for
lie.
real, Verb? Yeah, I tweeted him, I said, for real, Verb, that's how you feel? And then he changed his tune. He was like, no, you can rap. So my initial interaction with all these people is that they say something about me first. So my point with that is I never call out legends. Like, I got respect for legends and what they've done to the game. So I never called out Verb as if, like, I'm on some level to call him out. Like, I'm not. He called me out. He hit me on Twitter and said, call me, gave me his number, and said he wanted to battle me. So out of all that, to at the end of the day to say, oh, no, battle's over because you said that you didn't need to battle me, like, that's some hoe shit to me, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I mean, we all know that Verb is an opportunist. We remember the conversation that they had right after Verb got washed by K-Shine on the corner with Loaded Lux. Like, he just totally brushed it off like he just didn't get killed. And was talking to Lux like he deserves the battle. He's an opportunist. You feel what I'm saying? So he's what
I just want to make sure that that's clear. I just want to make sure that that's clear, man, because he's an opportunist, and everybody. Now I'm here. I got a couple people that tweeted me that too, like about the whole St. Louis thing. For the record, B-Dot is not afraid to go anywhere. These people say they want me where I'm at. Cortez said he wanted me in L.A. Verb said he wanted me in L.A. And so for the future, if I do battle rap in the near future, I don't have no problem going anywhere. In fact, the two battles that I had lined up was Jonai in Toronto and Big Cannon on RBE in New York. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I have no problem moving, and I don't want to marginalize myself as that brother that can't battle rap outside of L.A. anyway. So I have no problem moving around for the record. But the whole Verb situation, for the record, that situation was totally on him. He totally, flipped the whole script and messed that whole thing up, man. So I ain't got nothing to do with that. I obliged to his demands. We tried to get the boy the money. I was arguing with LA Battlegrounds that he was worth that money. They didn't even want to give him that money because, like I said, they was talking to other owners. They was talking to other dudes around the league, and other dudes around the league was like, "You about to pay Verb what?"
You just killed him in a battle rap before, in a battle for anybody else who's going to battle him. You clearly just said that nigga ain't getting 6 G's, and then he cut his number down. Oh my God! You know what? I'm done.
That's a fact, though. And see, the thing, like, that's a fact, man. Like, and I'm so past the Verb shit because, I mean, the brother had me, like, I didn't respect his move. So my thing is, like, I don't like to talk a lot. I like to do what we do best. I like to rap. So I went into the lab. I went into the lab and I put in that work. I'm just not gonna drop it because I feel like it's so old now. You know what I mean? Like, so if Verb ever gets out of pocket again and wants to speak on my name, I'm gonna just drop the record. You feel me? Like, that's how I move. Like, ain't no need to be talking about nothing. Like, bro, I got something in the stash for you. So if you want to ever speak on me again or call me whatever you want to call me, a peasant or whatever, I'm just gonna drop the record. We're just gonna do it like that because essentially that's what we talking about. We talking about rapping. So let's rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's old school battle rap anyway. That's old school battle rap. Like that's. Go ahead. Let's speak
on the rap aspect for a second, for real. Say, for instance, that you did get Verb. We already know that he's not going to get Lux because he had a lot of lackluster performances building up to when he was calling out Lux. So what Verb would you expect to step in the ring if y'all ever was to tangle with each other?
Facts.
Listen, I call it the who was I talking to the other day? I was talking to somebody. Oh, I was talking to my homie that I grew up with. He said, you know what? It's the B-Dot effect. If you look at all your battles, and this is my homie speaking, he said, in my opinion, in all your battles, your opponent comes with the best that they've ever done. And I kind of agree with that. Like, even if you look at Strick, look at me versus Strick, then look at Strick's last couple battles after that. Versus me, that's the best Strick that I've ever seen. Look at Danny Myers. In my opinion, best Danny Myers we've ever seen. Me versus Cortez. It's arguable with the Cortez versus Hollowhand, but still, if it's not the best Cortez we've ever seen, it's one of the best Cortezes we've ever seen in a long time. So I feel like I have that effect. I feel like with me, people know that it's deeper than battle rap. So like you said earlier, you gonna come in this ring and play yourself and be on the receiving end of going viral, or you gonna come with your A game and bring everything to the table, not just lyricism and punchlines and wordplay, but you have to bring great talking points as well. And you have to try to break down B-Dot and call me a fake prophet or a hypocrite. You have to bring that conversation to the table, which if you do, and if you rap well, and if you have punchlines and bars, it's going to be the best version of yourself. So I be telling people all this all the time, like, yo, I create the best version of these guys. So even if you feel like I lose the battle, at least appreciate me for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it goes back to what I was saying earlier, for real. When I was just talking about how certain people are looked at in battle rap, for real. And that's why I feel as though that you should expand on that. I mean, I love the humbleness, but sometimes you got to get in your bag sometimes, man. Be like, man, you can't fuck with me, dog. Okay, like this.
No, that's a fact, and I feel like that, Like I said earlier, and to make that point real quick, that's the Verb situation. Like, when you ask me that, I feel like if I battle Verb, I'll get the greatest Verb that we've ever seen ever. Like, greater than him versus Hollow the Don, greater than him versus him versus Hitman Holla. I think we'll get the greatest Verb. However, I still think in my heart of hearts and in my mind, I think that I'm just too well rounded. I don't think nobody in battle rap can beat me at all. I think it would take somebody like a seasoned vet, like a Mook or a Hollow, that's able to create a narrative about me and paint a picture to me to the crowd to kind of win over the crowd, and that would still be a dogfight for them. So I feel that about myself. I don't like to say it a lot, but I honestly feel like, I feel like nobody can fuck with me in battle rap. Like, I don't feel like there's nobody intelligent enough and still aggressive enough that has both of those intangibles. I don't feel like there's anybody that has all of the required variables to the equation to figure me out and convincingly beat me. I don't. And I think the Danny battle and the Cortez battle, when people say that I lost those battles or whatever, that has to just come down to preference. But you'll never see me in a battle where I just lost. Like how Lux just lost to Mook. That would never happen to me, bro. I have complete confidence in myself and what I bring to the table. I have complete confidence in my strategy. I might not be I feel like I'm the best rapper, but even if you don't feel like I'm the best rapper, period, I feel like I'm the best strategist. I feel like I'm the most intelligent battle rapper, period. And that's something I feel like that ain't even up for debate. We can always debate about who's the best rappers, who has the best punchlines, but one thing about what I bring to the game, I feel like, it ain't even a question about strategizing. I mean, down to the T, like even the Cortez battle. If you watch the trailer, I was in a dashiki with my glasses on. I wanted him to really feel that he was getting conscious, super-duper conscious B-Dot. I came to the battle in a dashiki with my glasses on and all that shit. I was walking around watching the battles. I was walking around the whole day at the bunker in a dashiki on, walking around shaking people's hands, talking about peace, my brother, peace, king, doing all that good shit. And then right before the battle, I threw on the rare shit and had all my homies pull up, all flamed up, and we did that whole thing. See, that's strategy. That's intelligence, and I just don't feel like a lot of people put that into their brand and who they are. So I completely agree with you, bro. I don't think nobody can fuck with me, but I try to be humble about it. And I don't know, shit. I'm kind of rambling right now, but shit, I agree with you, bro. Like, I don't think nobody can fuck with me neither.